fluff and get straight to the heart of the game. From the hottest plays on the court to the controversies off it. We're breaking it all down with unfiltered takes and raw honesty. No sugarcoating, no holding back. Just real talk for real fans. Let's get into it.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? This your girl Keisha with Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports. I would like to say welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming in to check out our video. Let's do some housekeeping. When you come in and listen to the video, hit the like button. I am on the road to 1,500 subscribers right now. I'm at 1,488, and I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. I'm up here rocking with Duvall today. We're going to talk a little bit of Chicago Sky and a little bit of hooping and hollering that was reported at the game the other day. But before we go into it, let me see how my boy Duvall doing. How you doing, Duvall? What's up?
I'm sick of here, but I don't got no PTO, so I got to work.
Your PTO request was denied. Yes, yeah. You got to keep working.
Gotcha.
Hey, we gonna talk some WNBA hoops. You know, it's never a dull day when we start talking about women's basketball, and tonight is no different. The Chicago Sky drop another game. You know, what else is new? You know, and you would think to yourself, this team that's only won like 7 games, why does it have so much, I don't know, news around it? But it does. According to resources, where these are fans on Twitter, that could be heard some hooping and howling by Donnie Marsh to the team. But you know what, Duvall? Before we get to that, I wanna just play a little bit of Michaela Onyeabor, because I want you to see the mindset of some of the players that's on that team right now, because we know they didn't lost so many. I think it's up to 8 or 9 games straight right now, and of course they in a conundrum because Angel is hurt, Ariel Atkins is hurt, and they're getting called out by their coach's dad. But let's hear a little bit from Michaela Onyeabor before we get to the tweet from the fan, okay? Let's hear from her and get her out the way, because I think it speaks to where everybody in the team is at right now.
I got you.
Yeah. Hold on. Here we go.
That we have to be better. I mean, all around. We have to be more locked in, more focused, execute the game plan much better. There just has to be a will to win, and we don't have that right now on a consistent basis, and we haven't the entire season. So it's looking at ourselves individually, collectively, and figuring it out, because we do have, like you said, 17 or so games left, and we can't just give up on the season. And we haven't, and I know we won't, but we got to figure it out urgently.
Basically, she said in that clip, they haven't had the will to win recently, and she don't believe they've had the will to win from the beginning of the season. Duvall, that was very disheartening for me to hear.
Yeah.
And this is, I don't think Michaela's been at the mic that much, because she went through. Michaela Onyeabor should be mad at a lot of things, because she goes from position to position. She had a good game last game, so this is pretty much, I don't remember her being up at the podium that much, because she had went through an injury. Then she went back and forth between positions. She finally has a good game today, but they still lose. And I guess she took this opportunity to talk about that she don't think that, basically she's pretty much saying she don't think this team has the will to win. What you think?
This is damn it, man. I'm telling you, like, you can lose a lot of things, but when you lose yourself, you lose everything. So,
Mm-hmm.
Michaela, for her to say that, that's a big indictment on Tyler Marsh as a coach, as his coaching style, and most importantly, as him as a leader of women,
Mm.
because he has to lead the locker room. And for her to say that publicly, ooh, that's that's a bad taste in my mouth if I'm Tyler Marsh. That's just a hard pill to swallow. But he got to follow that sword because at the end of the day, he did not do what he needed to do when it comes to coaching these women and having these women to believe in him, his coaching style, and most importantly, his message. So
Mm-hmm.
as a man, he got to take responsibility for how this woman is feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And he, at this point, lost the locker room. And
Mm-hmm.
there's no two ways to speak on that.
Yeah. I agree. I think for her to come out and publicly say that is almost that got to the point to where, I'm not gonna even sugarcoat it no more. I don't even think this team has the will to win, and I don't think we've had it for a while now. Now we haven't given up, and we need to do something real quick and find it. But um whether Tyler Marshall is the person that can help you do that, but it's very hard for a coach to get the locker room back on track when you've lost it. So I just wanted to play that right quick, and then we're gonna get into his dad because his dad was very fiery yesterday, according to reports. Guys, according to reports, um, one of the fans at the game, she tweeted, and I'm gonna read the tweet for you guys just in case you can't read it on the screen. She said, I walked by and heard at Hoop for Thought's dad, which Hoop for Thought is Tyler Marsh on Twitter, talking to the team. It was aggressive, mean, and disheartening. Talking to bad to them like dogs. At Chicago Sky, and unlike some who will stop paying, I will report and still basically be there. At Camilla C. Silva, that's Camilla's Twitter handle, nor any of the players deserve that. So I don't know. I don't know if Tyler Marsh was just talking to the team. I don't know if he was talking specifically to Camilla because Camilla was singled out in his tweet. You see what I'm saying, Duvall? Like she
Yeah.
added her. So I don't know if he was just the team was around and Camilla was just getting the business, or he was just giving the whole team the business. What do you think about Tyler Marsh's dad um sort of laying down the law instead of him? But I'll let you go first because I got some thoughts on it. But Donnie Marsh is out here telling them they ain't hustling, whatever he was telling them. Let me know because for a fan to hear this, I think it should have been in the locker room. But I'll let you go, Duvall. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ. Ah, Jesus Christ. Tyler Marsh, do you pee sitting down or do you stand up like everybody else? Like every other man? Do you pee sitting down and you wipe yourself while you sit down? Because you're not a man if somebody else got to do your dirty work. This is ridiculous. And Tyler Marsh, daddy, Donnie Marsh, if you don't sit your old ass down and take your ass home, take your heart medicine, and watch Seffer and Son looking like Grady, you know what I'm saying? What the hell wrong with you? Yell at somebody's team. These are kids. And your ass yelling at people, kids, like, you know what I'm saying? You're a helicopter dad. That's what he is. He's a helicopter dad. Yeah,
Ah.
I'm telling you, a helicopter dad. He one of them dads that was at the Little League games, cussing out the coach, saying that his son or daughter should be playing in the outfield when, you know what I'm saying, she suck or he suck. And so, like, man, come on, man. Tyler Martin's not looking good, man. No one man not going to respect you if another person got to do their job for you.
Mm.
Where's that fight when Angel getting beaten the hell out of? Where's that fight when Camilla's not playing as hard on every single possession? But yet your dad gotta be a helicopter dad, take his Viagra, just say speak to the team. You know what I'm saying? That don't look good on you. They don't look good that your dad got to do your dirty work. Your dad got to be a man, and you got to be the boy. Well, you got to grow up and leave the nest.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they said when you're a child you act like a child, but when you grown you put your childish things away.
That's what they say.
That's what I heard. That I think that's in the Bible, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all got to talk to me about that. And
Mm-hmm.
so at some point, you gotta leave your dad alone. You know what I'm saying? Your dad remind me of Fred G. Sanford. G is for go home. Tell your dad to take his ass home. And you know what I'm saying? Watch TV land and you know what I'm saying? Go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not a job to be yelling at these people kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's your job. That's your job to be the coach, the leader. You know what I'm saying? The person that set the example of what things gonna go on when it comes to how the organization is gonna be ran. What that look like your dad doing the dirty work. And then you wonder why these women don't have the will to win. They don't respect you because you don't even respect the fact that you're not even grown enough, man enough to address them, you know what I'm saying, personally. You
Mm-hmm.
have other people address them for you. You know what I'm saying? Who are you? The police? You know what I'm saying? The police shouldn't be speaking for you. Come on,
Mm-hmm.
man. Tyler Marsh, do better than this. Be a man. Speak for yourself. Speak to the team yourself. Stop having your daddy make you seem like you know what I'm saying, you weak and incompetent, and start
Mm-hmm.
having your helicopter dad speaking to the team as if he's running the organization, because he gonna get your ass fired too. Playing
Mm-hmm.
with playing with your reputation. I land.
The one thing I wanted to say, Duvall, is this. This is my take on it. I don't have no problem. You know me. If I was somebody's coach, I'd probably be somebody's coach that the players would be cussing out every time they go to the locker room. But I don't have a problem with you digging in the players' ass when they're not doing their thing. I just have a problem with you not doing it yourself, Tyler Marsh. Like, cause you are the head coach. Your dad is not the head coach. He is just an assistant who's helping you, who got the job because you got a job. I don't think these young ladies are gonna respond to your father essentially taking up for you. And I can tell you for a certain, Camila Cardosa is not gonna respond to you because she got to have respect for you for her to even incorporate what you trying to say. So Tyler Marsh, I know you have lost the locker room, but if you don't build relationships, and we said this at the beginning when we used to do all them lives, Deval, as a head coach, you have to build relationships on your own, Tyler Marsh. You can't get nobody else to do that for you.
Yeah.
If they're not responding to you to your voice or whatever you trying to tell them in the locker room, and then I guess your dad feel like they ignoring you, so he gonna go do it. You have just cut your legs out from under you, Tyler Marsh. You done took all your credibility away because them ladies are thinking, oh hell, he can't even lead us. He got to get his daddy to try to lead us, and we ain't paying no attention to him either.
Yeah.
So,
It
ah,
get it get to a point where you don't want your dad to be considered the LeVar Ball of, you know what I'm saying, WNBA.
mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm,
know what I'm saying? Because that will affect your job status. That will affect how people view you as a man and as a person when it comes to a head coaching um opportunity.
mm-hmm.
So he, Tyler Marsh, need to be a man. Stop peeing sitting down. He need to pee stand up like everybody else, like every other man. And you know, say take charge of his team and stop depending on other people to fix his ship that's sinking. That's just stupidity, Tyler Marsh. Be a better man than that.
And then look, it leads us to our next thing we're going to talk about. Somebody else tweeted, and which at the time that it happened, Deval, I was like, I don't know if it's so much truth to it. But now that you think about it, you like, uh, if they're allowing Donnie Marsh to um, tell the team off in full view of fans, I don't understand that at all. That should be done in the locker room, ball. But for these fans to be hearing certain things, it's just I don't think Tyler Marsh need to have a better ship because this is getting ridiculous. That's all I will say. Hold on, let me show y'all this other tweet that we had before. Somebody had tweeted that just ignore a little crazy on the screen. But anyway, he said shit like this happens, and y'all want me to believe that Tyler didn't play a role in Angel's back injury when multiple fans said she was begging for a sub and he was ignoring her. Get him gone, man. You remember a couple of weeks ago, I want to say a couple of weeks ago, some fans were saying that she was asking for a sub in the game and he wouldn't sub out. She was saying that her back was hurting then. He wouldn't sub out. Matter of fact, she came out, I think, and then Camilla got a foul or something, so he sent her back in. If I can recall, even though she was saying that her back was hurting.
Yeah, it's the third Minnesota game.
Yeah, I just, what you think, Duvall? Donnie Marsh is old school.
Yeah.
And his son, I don't know what school he is because he talks so soft. I don't know what his philosophy is. I don't know if he's a disciplinarian. I don't know if he's a player's coach. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if he's a coach that you can go sit down and his doors is open. I don't know what kind of coach Tyler Marsh is. I would like to think he's not a coach that would just ignore Angel hurting and send her back in the game. What you think?
I will say this. His daddy is old school. His ass need to be on the slow bus. I'm talking Tyler Marsh. Need to be on the slow bus on the front seat. Because at the end of the day, it's one thing to lose your locker room. It's another thing to lose your star player. Once your star player don't believe in you, your day's a number, brother. We know how this goes. They always would choose a star player over the coach.
They do.
And so if you ignoring Angel when she needed a timeout for her back injury, because I think it was the third or the fourth Minnesota game. Because I know they played like 4 times in like 2 weeks or something like that. But the last Minnesota game, I think July 24th, it was that game in question. That's when her ignoring the timeouts had occurred. Because that was on the game where she had 9 turnovers.
Yeah, I remember it vividly.
Yeah, so this is damn Tyler Marsh, man. And what's so sad is there were people that wanted Teresa Witherspoon out last year because she had a lack of knowledge for offense and offensive creativity. But at least the team fought. The team was together. The team was strong. The team was one. This team, not all of this team is weak. This team don't have no fight, and this team is worse. And it's not even close. Like I say, he's walking the plank at this point because he got too many red flags to ignore at this moment when it comes to the way he coaches, and he don't like the challenge plays when Angel be asking him to challenge. I know that was a top of the conversation.
Yeah, he ignored for a long time until recently.
Yeah. He did speak up for her when she would get fired the hell out of. That's why, in my opinion, I don't think that's the reason why I don't think she's willing to come back from this injury until she's 100% goddamn ready. Because, like I said, shit, how can she come back to a team that she don't believe in, come back to a coach that she don't believe in, who don't have her best interests at heart? And so that to some people it might sound like quitting. AJ ain't no quitter. We all know that. But sometimes you gotta make business decisions when you feel like, you know what I'm saying, everybody's vision ain't aligned together. And that's what we at this point. So Tyler Marsh, man, this is damning. We got the wrong coach. We should have got Natalie.
And look, Duvall, you've been to a basketball game. I've been to a basketball game where I think I was on the third row. It was great tickets I had to Dallas versus the Dream. I mean, you can pretty much the ticket I received, I was like 2 rows behind the bench. You can hear everything, what the coaches are saying, what the players are saying. You can pretty much hear them. unless they talking in their hand. A lot of them do that so people can't, so the camera can't keep them and stuff like that. But once they coming in and out and switching out and putting people in, you can hear that exchange. So Tyler Marsh, some I hope this is not true. Because if anything, if a star player don't think you have their best interest at heart, especially their body, and helping them through injury and stuff like that, if they don't trust you on that front, you might be a dead man walking, Tyler Marsh.
Yeah, you might be walking that green mile, brother.
I'd be walking that green mile.
I'm telling you, because if Angel no longer believes in you, you can't be a coach anymore.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, it's a problem.
You can't be a coach anymore. You know what I'm saying? You got to go. Because the star player feels a certain way. We know how the game goes. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Tyler Marsh, you got to get together. We already hearing rumblings on the Twitter streets, you know what I'm saying, X or whatever you want to call it, that Angel ain't really a fan of yours. Not like she was with Teaspoon. And so, like I said, you already got some strikes against you. Like I said, you might be counting your days, brother, unless you could turn around and get it together.
You think he can get it together though? Real talk.
That's another video for another day.
Okay, because we're not gonna dive into that, but Tyler, your first order of business. Let me tell you how you do change a little bit of the narrative. Your first order of business is to make sure your star player is okay. Make her feel comfortable to come back, that you got her best interest at heart. You got to do it, Tyler, because you're losing every game right now, and you're gonna have to have a come to Jesus meeting with your players, because they starting to go to the press conference and tell people exactly how they feel about. So that's never a good thing.
It's not a deed.
No. But thank you for rocking with me on this video. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Anything else, Deval, because before we get out of here?
Nah, we get out of here. Like I said again, I'm working on PTO. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep it moving. But I love everybody.
We love y'all. Tyler, get it together. We out, y'all. We out.
Peace.